Okay, so like the reason I looked down was because I was telling someone, well, I wasn't telling someone. I had told someone about a crazy dream I had last night. And it was so crazy that I told my friend, one of my friends had texted it to him. And then I screenshotted it all because people were curious. I said I had a crazy dream last night, and they were all like, "Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?" It's like it's really graphic, so like I had to screenshot all the screenshots. I had to take all the screenshots and then upload it to Google Drive folder with all the screenshots in order, in chronological order, and that was how I told people about my dream. There's this person telling me about it, like how they thought of the dream, and it's just they're jealous of me because I got to be certain fictional characters. Like, it was one of those weird dreams where, like, I kept jumping perspectives. Like, one minute I was 2D from Gorillas, and then the next minute I was Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I wish I could make this about... I'm being serious here. That's exactly what happened. And, well, they said they were jealous of me because I was Star Butterfly, and I said... Man, I literally... This is what happened. When I was one character in the dream, I was apparently the Guardian of Hell or something. I was in, like, a perspective with this other guy. I was Guardian of Hell, and this guy who kept getting reincarnated, he was a terrible soul. He, like, we knew him so well, we were just a bitch, and so, like, we passive-aggressively greeted him when he walked up to go back to hell again, because he was just a bastard, and so, like, he thinks, and, like, the portal to hell, according to my dream, is a big pit in, like, some kind of medieval dungeon. It kind of looks like this map, actually, this map in Nepal, and, like, you'd hide... It was underneath, like, something right here. It was right here, and, oh my god. And it was this big, seemingly bottomless, dark pit. And from the ceiling above the pit was chains, and on the ends of those chains, long-ass chains. And on the ends of those chains were these humongous, like, sharp hooks and all kinds of, like, torture devices and sharp things. Like, you got, like, things that look like Pokestops, except they're really freaking sharp. You know what I mean? And so, like... So, like, I'm like, it's time to go down in that hole, bitch. And he's like, oh, okay, no. And he picks me up. And he throws me into the pit. And it's just, what happened next was so graphic, because, like, it hurt. I could feel the pain, but it didn't feel as, like, it did not feel as painful as I thought it was going to be. So, like, here's the worst part. The worst part was the fact that the hooks and stuff kept getting into my mouth. So, like, my teeth start getting pulled out and stuff like that. And so, like, when I reached the bottom of the pit, not only did it hurt, probably because I had my retainers in while I was sleeping, but also, I could taste the blood. And normally that's not something you'd laugh about. But in my opinion, it's just so funny because that was just such a graphic piece. That was a fraction of the dream. That wasn't the whole damn thing. That was only a piece of the dream. The rest of it was pretty freaking dark, but at the same time, it was hilarious because, you know, I'm just doing terribly all of a sudden. Oh, I was laughing so much in my dream, I didn't even realize what I was doing. So, the rest of the dream is too long to explain, but I figured that was the highlight of it, was having my teeth violently ripped out of my mouth. Almost every single hook I encountered went into my mouth. And it hurt. It hurt like a bastard. But I tell ya, it was not as bad as you think. It was terrible. But at the same time, it wasn't. Thanks, man.